Greetings, everyone. I am the Swordinator. That's not my name. And now we're going to go to another part of Fire Emblem 6: The Binding Blade. Astore's military primarily consists of soldiers in heavy armor. With them, Castle Astore has always been famously secure. Yeah, because armor knights are the best units in the game. For countless years, the castle has been said to be impregnable. However, the rumors are about to be proven wrong by Roy, who, ironically, does so for the castle's own protection. Man, I can't even speak words if they're put in front of my face, let alone trying to come up with my own words. Chapter 8. Is it? Yeah, it's Chapter 8. Reunion. No, I knew it was Chapter 8. I was just messing around. I was just kidding. I was acting like... You see, I was acting like I didn't know what the chapter was, so that it would be... It's like, oh, it's Chapter... Oh, wait, no, wait. Is it? Oh. That's the joke. I'm explaining the joke, because that always makes it much more funny. The enemy has broken into the castle? How could Tedius have failed against them? Were those alien mercenaries that skilled? Or was the Lilina army larger than we expected? Whatever the case, they have broken into the impregnable castle Astore. Words! I can't fucking speak, goddammit. We must defeat them here, or we will be a laughingstock in Bern. You, over there! Yes, sire! Have the troops take defensive positions throughout the castle, particularly around the throne room. We must not allow the Lilina army any further into the castle. Of course, sire. One other matter. I want you to have Lilina quietly assassinated during the battle. What? Sire, I thought we were to keep her alive. I felt she might make a valuable hostage, but many of our rebel soldiers still swear loyalty to her. If we openly use her as a hostage, those soldiers may turn. If that's the case, sire, would they not also turn if we assassinate her? That's why I said to do it quietly, isn't it? Kill her discreetly and say that she was hit by a stray arrow. We can hold the enemy responsible. Now go! Yes, sire. General Roy of Ferry, I presume? Who are you? An enemy? Oh, who are you? Who's you? Who's that? You a bad guy? Do I need to stab you? Yeah, well, I won't do much of that. I'm not very good at it. Marcus, you get in here and do the stabbies. No, I'm on your side. No need to get your old man to stab me. I'm pretty sure you could do that better, for some reason. He looks very old. Anyway, I'm on your side. My name is Astore. I used to work here in the service of the Marquess. What kind of work were you doing exactly? You certainly aren't dressed like a servant. A bit nosy, don't you think, old man? I'm a spy, see? I'm a spy, see? So I'm gonna give him this. I'm a spy, see? I'm gonna give him this voice. I gather information, steal things, check on people, things like that, see, huh? Let me think, hold on. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? That explains it. I'm not much of a spy, if you could tell I work for a noble at first glance, am I? I've been running around the Lilina gathering intelligence for about a month now. When I heard about Arafan, I got back as quickly as my legs would allow. And what do I find but those muttonheads Lagance and Tedius inciting rebellion? I couldn't save Lord Hector, but I won't let them take Lady Lilina. Then you'll join us? Do you know where Lilina is? Of course! Finding that stuff out is my job. Lady Lilina is locked in a small room in the heart of the castle. And Lagance is sitting on the throne like he owns the place. We have to hurry then. We must defeat the rebels and save Lilina before Narshan arrives from Bern. How do you know about Narshan? How does Roy know about Narshan? You've never met the guy. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm dumb about. So this map sucks. I mean, half of it sucks because there's this tedious and boring path that you have to go through that winds about here until you finally get to somewhat interesting territory. And this area is nice. I like this. It's cool. You go through here, get the chests, or you can go through here and risk being attacked by here, but why would you ever do that? Just go through here. Lilina is in here, and there's all that other stuff. There's a lot of tedium and just annoyingness about the map. It's not a bad map, though. Well, half of it is good. The other half is blah. And basically, the other half of it exists simply for the purpose of doing this, of this guy here, of like one simple gimmick for the map, which is to, oh, now Lilin is safe, and if I were to put Marcus in that guy's range, then he would go over there and attack her, and attack Marcus and die. And then Lilin is safe, because this guy won't move towards her, they all just move this way. That's it. That's pretty much all this, that's the only reason that this map, like, they could have this guy start over here, and, like, you have to do the same thing with Lilina, because she starts here and you need to move her here or something, and then just make your starting position be here, and you have to put someone here to grab the guy, and, like, this wouldn't be as thick of a wall, but nope, they made it this way and made it a lot more tedious. So, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna skip the tedium. Oh, but what's this? There's people? Sir Barth, it's a dead end. This wall has cracks in it. We can break it down if we hit it with our weapons. I wonder where Lady Lilina is. I have a pretty good idea of where she might be. I've known this castle for a long time. I do wonder what's causing all the noise, though. The Lycian army, perhaps? My brother must be with them. We can't be sure he's still alive. You had best keep your hopes low. Yes, you're right. Sir Barth, must you be so aloof? Barth is Wendy's older brother. We must always stand firmly in reality. But it's all right, Ogier. Sir Barth is right. As a knight of Ostia, you must always remain calm. It matters not how grave the situation. Understood, Wnedy? Yes, sir. Alright, so we got some new units. It is turn 6. Yeah, it took me 6 turns to get up here. Like I said, tedium. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. We have new units. Astore, a spy serving Ostia. A spy serving Ostia, surrounded in mystery, see? Yeah, so, compared to Chad, growth-wise, Astore is much more defensively tuned. His offensive growth, skill, and strength are lower. He has a much lower strength, speed growth, but with 10 levels to grow and a 50%, meaning that in 10 levels he should ideally get exactly 5 points of speed, which will make him hit the cap. That's honestly, his speed growth is fine. His hit points at 90 and defense and res at 20 make him very, very defensively, as well as his bases, make him very defensively capable as a thief. Which you might not think is too important for a thief, but it having a hardy thief is really good. Also, he has 8 con, so despite the fact that he has less strength growth and everything, he can use better weapons than Chad can without being slowed down as much. So, yeah. However, I'm almost certainly not going to use Astore because he doesn't really have great supports. Well, his supports are fine. It's just that not for anyone I'm going to be using. Whereas Chad, I'm going to have a triangle support with Chad, Lou, and another character who will join later in the game. So I'd like that, which is why I'm choosing to use Chad. We have Lilina here. She doesn't have anything on her right now. Her bases are honestly fine for a level 1 mage. But that's not the problem. The problem is that she's level 1 when most of my other units are about level 9 or 10. However, her growths are crazy. An average 35 in speed, which is fine. Lou has 50, so Lou will always be faster. The difference being is that her resistance is 35 and her magic is 75%. she will obliterate people and take little to no damage from magic attacks. Defense at 10 and hit points at 45 is typical for a mage. Her low skill growth and average speed is off-put by her 50% magic growth in luck, meaning that she won't miss, or she won't miss, and she'll have better avoid than you might think. Lilina is a very good unit, I feel. She has good supports too, so I'm probably going to use Lilina as well as Lu. Then we have these guys. First up, we have Barth. Or actually, hold on. First off, we have Gwendolyn. Or Wnedy. Wnedy, her full name is Gwendolyn. Whatever. I don't really like Wnedy. She has very balanced growth across the board, but, like, she only has 10 con, and she's lance-locked for now, and like I said, a lot of... Or, I don't know if I did say... No, I didn't. I don't know why I thought I did. The next few chapters are dominated by mostly axe users, so training her from level 1 is going to be a huge pain in the ass. Also, the fact that, like, again, not great supports. All three of these people don't really have great supports, including Astore, so, like, I'm definitely not going to use Wnedy. God, no. Also, having 4 move is not great. But then, here... a knight serving Ostia, Borce's younger sister. Here we have Barth, a knight serving Ostia, humorless and severe. And then the daughter of Marquis Ostia, gentle and kind-hearted. Barth, on the other hand, Barth is pretty much exactly what I expect out of an armor knight. He's very powerful. He's super strong at 60, super tanky at 40, and 100 hit point growth. His skill, speed, and luck are low at 25, 20, 20, and he has a non-existent resistance growth of 2, making him the only character I've ever, in all of Fire Emblem, that I know of anyway, that has a growth rate that is not divisible by 5. Funnily enough, he starts out with 16 con, which means that upon promotion, literally nothing will ever slow him down. Ever. Once he becomes a general, he will have like 18 con, I think. Yeah, he gets 2 con on promotion, so he'll have 18 con. And there's no weapon in the entire game that weighs that much. I mean, there is, but not that he can use. He'll get axes on promotion. There's no axes that are that heavy. There's axes that are 18, that have a weight of 18, but no higher than that. So Barth actually is pretty much what I look for if I'm ever going to use a armor knight, because it's expected that they're going to be doubled. His base defensive 14 is incredible. Good strength, and like he'll hit like a truck, and he'll hardly take any damage, and he'll have a lot of health. The problem is, combat-wise, he's useless. He has a terrible skill growth and a terrible luck growth. He will hardly ever hit, which is why I don't use Borce. Borce can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn to save his life. Barth is very good because he's powerful, but again, we're going into a few chapters that have a lot of axe users. Probably not going to use Barth, unfortunately. I like the idea of it because I like him as a unit. I just don't use him because also, like, having 4 move isn't great, especially in FE6 where a lot of the maps are fucking massive. So, yeah. Then we have Ogier, who is a mercenary. His name is pronounced Ogier. It's supposed to be French. I'm almost positive of that. I have no absolute proof, but meh. Compared to Deke, offensively wise, he's a little less potent. His strength is the same. His skill is lower, but his speed is higher. But his con is much, much lower. Deke has 13 con. Ogier has 8. Deke can use a steel blade, which is the second heaviest, which is the heaviest sword, usable sword. It's the heaviest sword in FE6. And he'll use it with only 1 speed penalty. Ogier only has 5 more to his speed growth at 45 instead of 40 that Deke has. Or it's 35. Either way, still, Deke will still double more units than Ogier because it'll be able to use a wider variety of weapons. Also, Ogier's supports suck. much like everyone else. He comes with an armor slayer, though, which is much needed now that my armor slayer on Deke is about to break. But yeah, that's all the units. Not gonna use any of them. I'm gonna be using Lilina, though. Everyone else, though, is bleh. But, you know, that's this turn. There's still a bit more tedium to go, so skip. And now we're into it. More or less. I only skipped like 2 turns this time. Okay, no, I skipped 4 turns, right. 4 turns of just that. This map sucks, honestly. It's fucking awful. I should have, oh no, there's a reason I didn't skip to yet the next turn, and that reason will reveal itself in a moment. But as it is now, just move a bit of stuff. I'm gonna just be leaving Ogier, Barth, and Wnedy behind. Like, I'm not even gonna give them the courtesy of moving them forward. Like, fuck that. I will use them to kind of relieve some space off of some people, I guess. Yeah, but that's pretty much what all that's going to be. It's kind of a shame that this map has such promise down here, but over here is just 10 turns of ugh, and I didn't want to submit you guys to that again. I already did that, like, in chapter 3. So, yeah, let's not do that again, huh? Let's not do that again, huh? I may bring Barth with me. So, like, I may trade Wendy's weapons over because... And here's why. Here's why I didn't skip any more turns. Oh, baby! Just as I thought, they're at it again. How stupid can these nobles get? I'll never understand what fun it is fighting all the time. Oh, well, I'll take the opportunity to swipe what I can. That's why, because Kath shows up, again, for the 2nd time. Now, if I get Roy to talk to her, she'll go away. And then if I get Roy to talk to her the next time she shows up, which is chapter 13, I think, then I can recruit her. So I wanna talk to her. I got a longbow from last chapter. I'm not gonna be able to hit this guy because the longbow has trash accuracy and is trash in general, just as a thing. So this gauntlet is pretty devastatingly designed. It's well designed. It is well designed. I'm not taking away from it, but it's part of what makes this map good. It's one of the good parts. It's one of the good facets about this map. Let's put it that way. That it's one of the very few things about this map that isn't shit. No, I don't want to lead that guy yet. And that is the fact that there's this gauntlet that is quite difficult to get through. I will be and this is why I'm bringing Barth, because he will really help here. I'll swap over Gwendolyn's weapons to him, and then I'll have him sit here. I want to get everyone up as quickly as I can. I don't mind if that guy goes for fucking Lou here, because I'm kind of, yeah, words. But yeah, I'm just gonna, it's so crammed. That's a small complaint I have with this map, is that this gauntlet here is just so cramped, but that's part of what makes it difficult. Oh no, those guys are gonna go kill Lilina. Not. So yeah, these guys, Barth has 14 defense. They'll do like single digits to him, each and every one of them. They won't kill him. And he could just use a steel lance. I mean, there's no reason for him to use anything else. I'd like to get this mage out of the way, though, so... Yes, if I can even do 1 point of damage to that guy, that will help with what's coming next. Hit point, strength, and res. Goodin'. That's a goodie. He can't quite kill the guy.
unfortunately. I was kind of hoping on that. Let's see here. I'll just have Rutger come in and do this, shall I? Yeah, and if he gets hurt, I'll just have... he's fine. Clarion come in. Barth will sit here, and the only guys that can attack him are all these people. 2 of which can and probably will go after Rutger because they can do more damage. They'll have the ability to hit him. And this guy won't be retaliated on by Rutger. I could also do that if I give him a javelin, which I'm actually going to do instead. I could conversely have one of them go for Deke instead. That could work. It doesn't particularly matter. What I want to be careful of right now is I don't want to pull this mage up quite yet. Because if he's up here, it'll make this fighting here a little more annoying. I will have to pull him up at a certain point. And maybe I should have done it last turn, because then he would have been able to attack someone. You know. Foresight 2020. Or hindsight 2020. Idiot. Dumb. I got the fucking phrase wrong. Like a stupid idiot. Yeah. And that's that. Yeah. They don't do a ton of damage to him. Yep. And this is fine. Everything is fine. No one will die. No one will... You know, Deke may take quite a bit of damage, but still. Now, why did the thief do this? Why did he unlock Lilina? Well, the thing is that has to do with the coding of thieves in Fire Emblem. They will go for the closest unlockable that they can. So the closest thing that they could unlock was over here. So they went over they went to it to unlock it. However, thieves in Fire Emblem don't really care about fighting. If they can steal something from you, they will. But if they can unlock something, swipe from a chest, they'll always choose to do that first. And they won't attack you unless you box them in and they have nothing else, and they can't steal anything from you. So, Lilina is perfectly safe with them. I need to get in here now. I absolutely need to get into that door right this second. Who has the fucking door key? Someone has a door key in here. Am I stupid? Did I throw that away? No, Astore has the door key, which he's back here. Fucking idiot. I can give it to Clarine, though. Or I could give it to... Yeah, I'll just give it to Clarine, and she'll go and open the door. If someone takes damage this turn, it's not the end of the world. I need to clear things up first, though. Okay, that's good. That'll make it much easier to kill that mage. Deke is fine here for the moment. I'll torch this guy. I could just outright kill him with Lou, which I'll do that. Oh! That fucking Lou, you boss of a motherfucker. Words. Let's see here. I'll just use the steel sword. Kill. I'll have Shanna... well, no, she won't be able to kill this guy. Wow, that doubles this guy. Holy hell. I mean, the steel sword, the steel bow slows him down, sure, but I thought he'd have more than 7 or 5 speed even with it downed. Javelin. Okay. Thank you, Shanna. I wanted you to be able to retaliate against that guy, but sure, why not? Just go ahead and miss, you fucking bitch. That took me so long to even come up with an insult. Like, see here, like, Barth's accuracy is awful. This guy has 8 avoid. He has 83 hit. He's not good, to be honest. Right now, Barth actually needs to move out of the way, so Deke can come in and kill that guy. And he'll be able to do it. He won't die. Good. And there goes the Armor Slayer. Deke almost died there, but I can do math, so I knew he wouldn't. So it wasn't really all that much of a worry. Clarion can come in here and unlock this door. And she's going to have to stay... actually, I'll have her move here. Because she has 7 res, this guy will not do a ton of damage to her. Though he will attack Roy, which is a bit of an issue. Nope, it's not an issue. I've solved the non-issue. So can Alan double this guy? No, he can't. So I'll just have Alan go after this. I'll have Lance kill this guy, and then give support to Alan, who will then kill the mage. Boink. And then I'll have Marcus go down and... Actually, I'll have Marcus go down and whack this guy. He will... I'd rather he kills this guy, just to get him out of my hair. Now, I really like that gauntlet. I really do. It's a lot of fun. It's cleverly placed, and it's at right about a time you're getting here, and Kath is making her way towards this door, making you want to rush so you can interrupt her. It's very well done. I like it a lot. If only the rest of the other, 10 turns of this map were as good. And now I'm just gonna set Clarion here. They're probably gonna steal her vulnerary, but I don't really give a fuck about that. What I give a fuck about is getting... Conversely, I could do a thing. Boy, oh boy, do you guys know how I like doing things. I can't undo that. No, never mind. I can't do this thing anyway. I was gonna just have all the chests blocked, but she's here now, so fucking who cares. And I'll just start pouring my units into the door here. Barth can stay behind. I don't give a fuck. Lou cannot double this guy, interestingly. I could just have him fight the guy, though, because the guy... it's a mess of a fight. It's fucking pathetic. Maybe he crits him, who knows. Hit points and skill. Now, yeah, I'm probably going to use 2 mages because they're both viable units and they have good supports. As well as the fact that mages are pretty strong due to how no mage ever gets slowed down by a tome they use. So, woo. Ow! That hurts. Lou's almost dead, but it's not the end of the world, and they're running away because I'm an idiot and blocked that. I shouldn't have blocked that. Actually, it's fine, because now that I move Clarion out of the way, they're just gonna come back. And I can get Chad and Astore to start opening those chests. I need to get Astore down here, though, of course. Can she do it? No, of course she can't. I'll just have him use that. There's a 100% chance for him to hit and not get killed. Now, I don't want to block Kath or the other thief from either of these chests, really, so I'll just move everyone in such a way that they're they're positionally unthreatening. Which is annoying, because it's going to take me longer to tackle this map this way, because I've made that boo-boo. Lightbrand! Here we get a Lightbrand, which is the only sword that is 1 to 2 range, or has any... All swords are locked to 1 range, except the Lightbrand. The Lightbrand is the only sword in the entire game that has the ability to attack at a range. So it's a very good weapon. And that's that. And we got some reinforcements that I completely forgot about. Fuck. That mercenary has an armor slayer too. Or no, okay, I already fucked up. He doesn't have an armor slayer, I'm just dumb. Whoops, what? Who has the 1-use vulnerary? Wnedy has it. No. Oh, Ogier, of course. Whatever. Now, 2 of these guys will be able to attack them. Yeah, he's fine. He's completely fine. Not, only the mercenary doubles him, and the mercenary's at a weapon triangle disadvantage, so he won't do a ton of damage. Got Elfire, which is just a more powerful animatome. And now I'm going to... You're full on shit, aren't you? Ain't you? Give me the light brand, please. Now go steal this guy's lockpick. Now I can just kill that guy, which I fully intend on doing. Hit points, strength, speed, and luck. Deke, you wanna fucking one-shot this guy? No? Okay, well. Maybe I'll just have Marcus almost one-shot this guy. I'll just do this, and then have someone throw something at him. Motherfucker. Well, Marcus doesn't have anything on him to steal. So, if I work some cleverness here, I can do a thing. Can this thing be done properly? No, it can't. I don't mind if a vulnerary gets stolen, honestly. Boink! Kath will probably steal a vulnerary. What I want is that lockpick. Lockpicks are so fucking valuable in this game. So, yeah. She'll go and steal a lockpick from Roy, which I don't give a fuck about. There are even more reinforcements coming. Oh, right, she's going that way because all the chests are covered and she can't reach them. I don't know where she's going, though. Like, why is she going that way? Like, what is she intending? So, yeah, Barth is taking a beating. I need to just start pulling everyone back. And healing just every turn is fine. I'm going to have Marcus come around, and I'm going to do it this way, though. I'm going to get Marcus as close to this action as I can. I want to leave a chest open, though. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll just continue to be annoying about this, honestly. Fuck it, who cares? And here we have this conversation. Lilina!
Roy? Is it really you?
Yes. Yeah, it's me.
You came. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're not hurt. Here, take this spell tome. Use it to defend yourself for the time being.
Thanks.
They have a conversation where Roy pulls a thunder tome out of his ass, and gives it to Lilina. Don't know where he got that. Don't really care. Because that's not really what matters. What matters is that everyone's happy. I don't know. Don't ask. I'd kind of like to take Astore's chest key off him. Or, No, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to have someone else. I want to use that chest key. It's less valuable than the lockpick. Killer bow! Fuck my life. I have vulneraries. I have fucking vulneraries all over the place. There, take that one. She can't use it, though. Whoops. I would have done that differently, then. Yeah, I still want Kath's lockpick because it's so fucking valuable. It is worth so much bunts. Endless! Reinforcements are fucking endless. Ugh. There's so many units. Bleh. Fortunately, that's the last of the ones that come from the north, I believe. I believe it's only 3 turns of them. Still a lot, though. Still, a lot. It's just an absolute fuckload, really. God, Barth can't hit shit. So... Gimme! More lockpicks! All the lockpicks! Unlock. My crest. And then talk. It's you!
You again. Fancy meeting you here.
You're a thief. You shouldn't steal. It's not right.
Nah, it's fine. I'll only take from the rich. No one's going to starve or anything.
That doesn't make it any better.
Oh, really? Then let me offer you this. You nobles take food and money from people living in what you call your land. How is tax collection any different from tribute to a bandit?
We protect the people in return.
You do not. You kill them in wars like this.
We didn't start this war. Barth invaded, so we have to defend the people.
You can't just do anything you want and say you're defending us. How does burning down villages help us anyway?
Burning down villages? We never... Wait a minute.
Was your... My village was burned to the ground by our Marquis. He said that he had to do it to prepare for Byrne's attack.
But that's...
We always had barely enough to get by, and then we lost everything. Our homes, our crops. And here you come, saying it's wrong to steal? Ha! Look who's talking. The nobility steals from the poor so you can live in luxury at our expense.
I don't know what to say.
Don't get gloomy. I really don't like talking about how pitiful we are anyway. But you started it. To heck with this. It's no fun stealing after a conversation like that. I'm out of here. Ta-ta! ...
And then I want to give her the ability to leave so she gets the fuck out of the way, so I want to move out of the way. Drop. Drippity drop, Drew! Bam, 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 burp. Excuse me. Burpees. Run away! Run the fuck away! Marcus! Work some magic, please. This is an issue. But you know what this is? It's an issue that has to be dealt with another time. So I will stop here and continue this part later. Sometime in the future. I don't know when. It'll come at some point. So yeah, look forward to it. All right. Don't be a bum. Don't just be like, I wonder when it's gonna happen. It'll come. All right. It'll happen. Just fucking sit there and wait for it like a good little peon. All right. Don't fuck with me. I'll kill your whole family. You hear me?